हेलो फ्रेंड्स। टारगेट 90 प्लस सीरीज़ में आप सबका स्वागत है। आज हम स्टैंडर्ड 12th का चैप्टर नंबर 10 ह्यूमन हेल्थ एंड डिसीजेस देखेंगे, जिसका वेटेज 3 to 4 मार्क्स का है। क्वेश्चन 1, डिफाइन हेल्थ। It is defined as state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not just absence of disease. Name the causative agent of ascariasis. It is Ascaris lumbricoides. What is serology? Study of blood antigen-antibody reaction is called as serology. Name the vector of malarial pathogen. It is female Anopheles mosquito. What are congenital diseases? The diseases that are present from the birth caused due to abnormality or metabolic disorder. What are non-communicable diseases? The diseases that cannot be transmitted from infected person to healthy person directly or indirectly is called non-communicable diseases. Example, cancer, heart attack. Name the vector of pathogen responsible for filariasis. Female Culex mosquito. What is leukemia? The cancer of blood is called leukemia. When a drug addict is not allowed to take drugs, he shows certain typical symptoms. What are these symptoms termed as? It is called as dependence. Give full form of ELISA, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. Give full form of CMIS, cell mediated immune system. Give full form of AMIS, antibody mediated immune system. 2-3 marks questions. Enlist features of acquired immunity. Specificity, that is, it produces antibodies against specific antigen. Diversity, it can recognize vast variety of antigens. It can discriminate between self and non-self. It creates memory of the first encounter so that second encounter becomes quick and strong. Give symptoms of ascariasis. Ascariasis causes stomach diseases like gastrointestinal discomfort, presence of live worms in fecal matter, loss of appetite, weight loss, and eosinophilia. Give types of cancer. तो आप 3-4 कितने लिख सकते हैं यहाँ से. So carcinoma, it is cancer of epithelial tissue. Sarcoma, it is cancer of connective tissue. Osteosarcoma, cancer of bone. Myosarcoma, cancer of muscles. Chondrosarcoma, cancer of cartilage. Liposarcoma, cancer of adipose tissue. Lymphosarcoma, cancer of lymphatic tissues. Leukemia, blood cancer. And adenosarcoma, cancer of endocrine glands. Enlist types of T lymphocytes with their functions. So there are 4 types of T lymphocytes. Th or helper T cells. They stimulate the production of other T cells. Tc or cytotoxic T cells. They directly attack and destroy microbe cancer cell by secreting perforins. Tm or memory T cells. It retains the memory of first encounter with pathogen. Ts or suppressor T cell. It suppresses the immune system. Now give the causative agent, symptoms, mode of transmission, treatment and prevention of the following diseases. So यहाँ पे मैंने 4 मेंशन किए हैं, आपको जो आएंगे वो आप फिल कर सकते हैं. जैसे मलेरिया का है प्लाज्मोडियम वाइवैक्स. सिम्टम्स फीवर, हेडेक, चिल्स. मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन फीमेल एनाफिलस मॉस्किटो. ट्रीटमेंट ACT. प्रिवेंशन कंट्रोलिंग मॉस्किटो. अमीबाइसिस causative agent entamoeba histolytica. Symptoms dysentery, diarrhea, stool with mucus, abdominal pain. Mode of transmission fecal oral route. Treatment metronidazole and tinidazole. Prevention maintaining good hygiene condition. Filariasis Wuchereria bancrofti. Symptoms thickening of skin, underlying tissues. Mode of transmission female Culex mosquito. Treatment diethyl carbamazine citrate. Prevention controlling mosquito and avoid mosquito bite. Pneumonia caused by influenza virus, RSV virus, streptococcal pneumonia bacteria. Symptoms high fever, cough. Transmission through direct contact, person to person. Treatment, penicillin, ampicillin. Prevention is vaccination. Now, in 3 to 4 marks question, explain various types of acquired immunity. Active immunity. In this, the resistance is developed by the individual, and these are the two types: natural active immunity and artificial acquired active immunity. It is acquired due to natural infection and long lasting immunity. Example, person recovered from measles developed lifetime immunity against measles. Artificial acquired active immunity. There are two types: artificial acquired immunity. It may be temporary or permanent immunity induced by vaccines. Example, BCG vaccine, polio vaccine. Now B, passive acquired immunity, in which ready-made antibodies are transferred. It is temporary immunity acquired by transfer of maternal antibodies from mother to fetus through placenta and breast milk. Example, IgA antibodies. Artificial passive acquired immunity. It is temporary immunity developed by injecting antibodies using serum from the human or animals that are recovered from the disease. Example, antibodies from hyperimmunized horses injected into human against rabies. Explain the clinical manifestation of AIDS. Initial infection. The antibodies are formed after 2 to 8 weeks of infection. B. Asymptomatic carrier stage. In this, no symptoms of diseases are seen, and the incubation period ranges from 6 to 10 months. AIDS-related complex ARC. It shows symptoms like recurrent fever for longer than 1 month, fatigue, diarrhea, night sweat, shortness of breath, loss of more than 10% of body weight. AIDS. It is the end stage of HIV infection, which is characterized by life-threatening diseases like pneumonia and tuberculosis. एक्सप्लेन 4 थेरेपीज यूज इन कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट. यहाँ पे मैंने 5 दिए हैं, आप कोई भी 4 लिख सकते हैं. पहला है कीमोथेरेपी, जिसमें एंटी कैंसरस ड्रग्स आर गिवन टू इनहिबिट द DNA सिंथेसिस एंड इट ऑल्सो लीड टू हेयर लॉस. रेडियोथेरेपी, it is used in addition to chemotherapy, in which cancerous cells are bombarded with the radioactive materials like cobalt, iridium, iron, X-rays, gamma rays. Surgery, in this entire tissue or cells are removed surgically. It is effective in breast tumors and uterine tumor. Immunotherapy, in this biological response modifiers are used to activate immune system. This helps to destroy the tumor cells. Example, alpha interferon. Supportive therapy, it is used to treat side effects of cancer treatment to improve the quality of life of cancer patients. Give the causative agent, symptoms and mode of transmission of AIDS. Causative agent is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Symptoms, recurrent fever, fatigue, diarrhea, night sweat, shortness of breath, loss of body weight. Mode of transmission, unsafe sexual contact, blood transfusion, needle sharing, transplacental through pregnant woman to fetus. Mother can transmit HIV through baby through breast milk. It may also spread through needle injury, artificial insemination with infected semen or transplanted organs. Give causative agent, symptoms and mode of transmission and preventive measure of typhoid. Causative agent, Salmonella typhi. Symptoms, prolonged fever as 104 Fahrenheit, nausea, fatigue, anorexia. Mode of transmission, contaminated food and water, insects, housefly, cockroaches, poor hygiene and sanitation condition. Prevention, oral vaccine, injectable vaccines. Give causative agent, symptoms, mode of transmission and preventive measures of typhoid. Causative agent is Salmonella typhi. The diagram is given here. Symptoms, fever, nausea, fatigue, anorexia, constipation and diarrhea. Preventive measures, oral vaccine, injectable vaccine. Explain 3 stages of adolescence. The period of appearance of secondary sexual character and termination of somatic growth is called adolescent period. There are three stages: early period 10 to 14 years, appearance of secondary sexual character, rapid physical growth, concrete thinking, self exploration, developing body image. Middle period 15 to 17 years, secondary sexual characters are fully developed and attain 95% of adult stature, abstract thinking, re-establishment of body image, sense of leadership, preoccupied with romantic fantasy, ability to attract opposite sex. Late period 18 to 19 years, total physical maturity, intellectual and functional identity, favor of individual relationship, change from childhood to adulthood. Explain three causes of substance abuse during adolescence, or give the adverse effect of opioids, cannabinoids, and morphines. Opioids, it binds to CNS and GI receptor and act as depressant. Cannabinoids, it bind with brain receptor and affect cardiovascular system. Cocaine causes extreme happiness, irritability, and paranoia. Hallucinogen, daydreaming and hallucination. Explain importance of epithelial surface as innate immunity. Intact skin prevents the entry of pathogen. High salt. Sweat has high salt concentration and bactericidal in nature. Sebaceous glands secrete fatty acid which are bactericidal and fungicidal. Mucous layer of respiratory system trap the microorganism and prevent their entry in the body. Saliva of the mouth continuously washes the mouth. Acid in stomach destroy microorganisms. Spermine and zinc in semen is bactericidal. Flushing action of urethra eliminate bacteria from the urethra. When ELISA test was conducted on an immune suppressed person, he tested positive for pathogen. Identify the diseases the patient is suffering from. He is suffering from AIDS. Name the causative agent, HIV. Mention the cells of body that are attacked by the pathogen, T4 cells. How tumor is formed in the body. Abnormal uncontrolled division of cells develop into mass of undifferentiated cell is called tumor. What are two types of tumor? Benign tumor and malignant tumor. Which of these undergoes metastasis? Malignant tumor. Describe antigen antibody complex. The study of antigen antibody interaction is called serology. The antigen consists of special binding site called epitope. The variable region of antibody consists of antigen binding site called paratope. Antibodies are highly specific to antigen because of variable region. The antigen antibody binds in lock and key manner to form antigen antibody complex. Describe the structure of antibody. Antibodies are glycoproteins or immunoglobulins produced in response to antigenic stimulation. They are produced by B lymphocytes. It is Y-shaped molecule made up of 4 polypeptide chains. There are 2 heavy chains and 2 light chains. These 4 polypeptide chains are held together by disulfide bonds. The joining of arms and stem is termed as hinge. Its stem consists of 2 regions, constant and variable regions. Variable region of both chain makes antigen binding site called paratope. Paratope gives specificity to antibody and form antigen antibody complex. Most antibodies carry 2 antigen binding sites, therefore they are called bivalent. Write a note on structure of HIV. It is spherical virus with centrally located single-stranded RNA molecules with reverse transcriptase enzyme, covered by 2 layers of protein coat, outer matrix and inner capsid. The matrix protein is covered by lipid bilayer having 2 glycoproteins, GP120 and GP41. The virus replicates in T4 lymphocyte. It is found in blood, CSF, and in tears, milk, saliva, cervical and vaginal secretion. So these are the diagrammatic questions. Draw neat label structure of antibody. Sketch and label structure of HIV. Thank you. All the best.